Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with Star Trek New Horizons mod. So, we have engaged the World Eater. All of our main fleets that were in 1 year's distance are now attacking, and let's hope that they will make this work. We're chewing through its... oh, I don't even know if it's armor. It looks like... well, I guess it might be skin. And we're doing that efficiently. I actually went out in between episodes or out of the game and checked the wiki. The World Eater was encountered by the USS Enterprise and USS Constellation, and it nearly destroyed both of the ships. But they managed to destroy it on their own. When you look at my ships, I don't think we would be able to destroy it on our own. And by that I mean with less than all the ships that we have now. Okay, we got through about 1/2 of its armor. I really wish we could see its health, but the game decided not to. I don't really want to. Non-aggression pack invitation. There's a defensive pact. Non-aggression pack. Caution association offer.
Construction complete.
I don't really have the time for that. I like how it's turning, you know, like trying to swat all the flies that are hurting it, while our ships are passing by, shooting from all distances and all the angles. Hurt it, guys! Hurt it! Make it bleed! For the planet it was eating! That planet will be here forever, hurt like this. A broken planet. Did any of our ships sustain damage? I'm pretty sure that some did. Oh, USS Tehran lost almost all of its armor. USS Yokohama got damaged. But when there's so many ships... oh, USS Sedan, same. But when there's so many ships, it doesn't know what to focus on, so it just kicks around. I think we did well with that and with this amount of ships. And yes, we're chewing through its health now. Come on, guys, finish it off. Look at all the torpedoes. Yes, it's bleeding out. Revoke association status. The Nabian unit wishes to revoke the Marin's unit's association status. Vote no. Credits. Not really. The Gorn hegemony. So, how are you guys doing? Any major damage? Still, USS Tehran is hurt.
Construction complete.
No other oh! USS Sedan had to retreat. Massive hull damage. So we're down one ship.
Initiating communications.
Bajoran Secret Republic. No. Leader died of USS Columbus. We'll have to find a replacement, but we can't now. Come on, finish it off, guys. You can do it. You're the pride of Federation. You're pretty much like 60% of our fleet. You're 60% of Starfleet. We finished the Deep Strike Commandos. Oh, Fleet Command limit plus 25%. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Let's get it. It's gonna be very useful. How long? 21 months. Okay. USS Clemenceau lost half of its shield. Tehran lost most of its armor. It's heavily damaged. It was there, wasn't it? I saw it for a moment. Where are you, Common Call? You are here somewhere. Come on, guys, you can do it.
Construction complete.
Kill it. We're upgrading our star bases, yeah. It's almost dead, guys. It's almost dead. Finish it.
Initiating
This is
communication.
Justinian. It's almost dead, look at it. How hurt it is. Governing ethics shift in the Chernite Commission. They became militaristic. Doomsday averted. The alien weapon has been destroyed and a potential doomsday scenario averted for all the inhabited worlds in this sector of the galaxy. While with the remains of the weapon itself, a number of processed bundles of the various planets it had consumed had survived the battle. 2,000 engineering research, 5,000 credits, and 5,000 minerals. Oh, it blew up. That's such a shame. In the original story, it drifted along the planet for the rest of eternity. So we have won. We defeated the alien vessel. We did 81,381 damage to its armor and 75,358 damage to its hull. It had no shields.
What is it now?
Thank God. Okay, so what remains to be done now is send our ships back where they belong. But I am almost entirely certain that we will declare the war on the Orions very soon, especially because they are at war and they're losing their war against the Temerian unity. But I don't think we will stand idly by while they attack their neighbors, especially because we really like them. And they're associates of our coalition to boot. So our fleets are on their way to their designated bases, and we have just finished the research of battle cruisers. So I'm gonna continue with the research by going... Wow, these are not bad. Nebula Refinery gives a lot of minerals. Orbital Manufactory contains a zero-gravity bay for the mining and processing of minerals. The energy-intensive manufacturing allows mined ore to be broken down into minerals. And synthetic dilithium manufacturer, upkeep 8, but gives processed dilithium. Let's go with it, but without further ado, let's go and... No, I want to see the battle cruiser. Let's see what we can do there. Oh. Well, this is the Constitution, and this is the Excelsior battle cruiser. So what choices do we have here? Okay, battle cruiser, main, and engineering battle cruiser. 221. I think I'd prefer... I'd prefer this one. Advanced Support Battle Cruiser. If I auto-complete this, yeah, it gets reactors, and I think those reactors are completely uses for us at this point. So what could we get more interesting here? I like the EPS manifolds because they straight up increase the damage of the weapons. But there might be something tactical, shield penetration, sonic disruption field, increases damage to the armor. I don't have that much that would damage armor. Actually no, these heavy pulse wave torpedoes are doing good, so it's gonna be fine. And here we also have reactors, so instead I like to put in inertial dampeners and optical secondary computer core, because that increases our ability to evade and also track. And here we have shield emitter level 3. Daily shield regeneration of 10. This will increase crew quarters, operation stations, cargo bay, secondary command station. Now we're gonna keep the shield emitter there. So the name of this ship is Excelsior, so let's get it and compare it to the Stockholm battle cruiser, or Stockholm cruiser. So Stockholm costs about 2,485 minerals. The Excelsior costs 2,000? Really? I'm actually surprised. It costs less. It takes a bit more time to build and has a slightly greater upkeep. It has way less hull points, really? And it has no armor. Okay. Also weaker shields. But it has way more damage. It does way more damage. It has no utility slots, it's just weapons. Okay, I can understand that. So this is a glass cannon, basically. But that's not bad. No, it's not bad. We're gonna build a couple. I started construction of a number of ships on Utopia Planitia at Mars. So I think we're gonna add a couple of these battle cruisers in the fray. Once we finish these ships, I'm gonna add at least 2 battle cruisers, and they will be sent to respective ships. We need to get the fleet command limit up so that we can upgrade our fleets along the border with the Orion slave states. Okay, the fleets are still moving, but I was thinking... The Liberation Watch, our biggest faction, is demanding that we get free education and universal healthcare, and I think that we're in such a good position now that we can actually do it. So watch me do it, because I have no idea how bad it's gonna be. So first we're gonna go with the free medical access, which will give us more prosperity, but removes a lot of social research. So that shouldn't be that bad though. I think we're gonna lose like 50. Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. And yeah, that makes the Liberation Watch way more happier. And they're starting to give us way more influence, which I'm happy with. But now comes the painful part. Now we need to go with the education policy, where we're gonna bleed 2 research in all. It's gonna be religious studies.
Construction complete.
They provide unity. Propaganda machine. Each provides influence. Wow. But no, we're gonna go with free higher education, and that's gonna be painful. Okay, yeah, especially the engineering research got hurt quite a lot. But the Liberation Watch now really likes us, and all we need to do is get a traditional diplomacy for them. I'm actually considering whether or not we could do that, because that is requested by... Okay. Reduce our diplomatic influence cost by 25%. Because that is requested by both the Liberation Watch, and I believe that the Council... Yeah, Council of Exobiology wants that as well. Those are the two biggest factions, so I think that making them happy could actually be worth it. I'm not entirely sold on the idea, but I'm thinking about it. An unknown probe. Monitoring stations in the Mu-Arai system have detected the presence of an unidentified alien vessel in the orbit of Mu-Arai 2. The vessel, a cylinder of great length, has so far taken no threatening action, though a dampening field of great power appears to be in operation of its vicinity. The United Federation of Planet strategists urged the dispatch of a science vessel to the system. So, Mu-Arai, where the hell are you, Mu-Arai? I think it should be the situation log, no? Nope. There are some aliens here. Mu-Arai. There's Mu-Cassiopeia. I always have a problem finding it. Wait, no, that's Sigma Draconis. Mu-Arai. Potentially habitable rogue planet. Really, in the Kala system. Who could settle on it? Andorians. Now that's interesting. A rogue planet. But I need to find... There was a search function here, I remember somewhere. Help. Search. Mu-Arai, where are you? Oh, here it is. I really hope it's not what I think it is. That looks really weird. Investigate. Okay, we need to send a science ship. Do we have any in the vicinity? Okay, we get you here. USS Sagan. And that's actually a pretty cool idea. So let's send you here to investigate. Now, what were you? Tau PC Australis. Andorians could work on that one. Okay, well, I'm gonna send them and we'll see what happens. Bryn refugees arrive. A flotilla of civilian transports carrying Bryn refugees from the Husnock Ascendancy have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Belazir 5A. These unfortunate outcasts were forcibly expelled from their homes by the Husnock authorities. Well, welcome to the Federation, guys. I hope you will like it here. Husnock, right? Let's see. So we got you are Benzai Derman Bryn. Here you are.
Survey.
Full citizenship. Well, as I said, welcome. We have just finished our first colony in the Theta Sculptoris system, and I think it's the only colonizable planet there anyway. So it's a frozen world that will be settled by Andorians. Habitability only 25%, but for them it's perfect. So let's make it a sector. Oh, I'm having that frame lag again. But that doesn't really matter. Theta Sculptoris is our newest sector, and on that note I'm gonna end this episode.